I never imagined a backpack and a one-way ticket could change the course of my life, but it did. Traveling through Europe wasn't just about visiting monuments or snapping Instagram-worthy photos. It was about rediscovering myself, healing old wounds, and learning what truly matters. What started as a spontaneous escape turned into a journey that forever shifted the way I see the world and my place in it. If you've ever felt lost, stuck, or like life is slipping by unnoticed, this story is for you. Let me take you through the 5 most transformative moments that made Europe not just a destination, but a turning point in my life. Number 1. Falling in love with solitude in the Swiss Alps. In the quiet majesty of the Swiss Alps, I learned to sit with myself. I hiked alone, the crunch of snow underfoot my only companion. The mountains, towering and still, didn't judge me. For the first time in years, I wasn't performing for anyone. There was no need to please, to impress, to hide my fears. The solitude wasn't loneliness. It was a sacred silence where I heard my own heart speak. I cried under the stars, not from sadness, but from a strange, healing peace I never knew I needed. Europe taught me that solitude can be a powerful teacher, and in the silence of those snowy peaks, I began to reclaim my inner voice. Number 2. A cafe in Paris taught me the art of slowing down. Paris wasn't just love and lights, it was a revelation in pace. I used to rush through my days, obsessed with productivity, addicted to busy. But there, in a tucked-away Montmartre cafe, with a book in hand and espresso on the table, I saw people savor life. Meals were slow, conversations lingered, and moments mattered. I remember the warmth of the croissant, the laughter of strangers nearby, and the golden hour sun casting a glow that made everything feel timeless. That cafe wasn't famous, but it changed me. Europe whispered, "You're allowed to slow down," and I finally listened. For once, I wasn't living for the weekend. I was alive in that very minute. Number 3. Losing myself in Rome helped me find purpose. Rome was chaos, wrapped in history, streets bursting with life, stories etched into stone, and the weight of centuries in every ruin. At first, I was overwhelmed, but soon I realized the city mirrored me, layered, messy, and beautiful in ways only time could explain. I wandered with no map, got lost, and stumbled into moments of magic. A stranger shared their wine. A street musician played my mother's favorite song. And in those unplanned, raw experiences, I understood purpose isn't always found in plans. It blooms in the in-between. Rome taught me to trust the journey, even when I don't know where it's taking me. Number 4. A hostel in Prague reminded me that strangers can become family. In Prague, I checked into a budget hostel, expecting nothing more than a bed. Instead, I found connection. A Chilean artist, a Canadian traveler, a Dutch student, we were from different worlds. Yet somehow we synced. We cooked pasta together, shared stories by candlelight, and danced on rooftops under the stars. There was laughter, vulnerability, and deep conversations that still echo in my soul. Europe showed me that connection doesn't require shared language or history, only open hearts. Those people, in that tiny hostel, felt more like home than any place I'd ever known. They reminded me that no one is truly alone in this world, if you're willing to open up. Number 5. The Northern Lights in Norway showed me life's magic. I chased the auroras in northern Norway, and when they appeared dancing ribbons of green and violet across the sky, I stood breathless. It felt like the universe was putting on a show just for me. In that moment, all the noise faded. The heartbreaks, the doubts, the past, none of it mattered. I was small, yes, but not insignificant. That sky held secrets I'd never understand. But in its glow, I felt a deep, undeniable connection to something bigger. Europe didn't just change my life. It reminded me that life itself is magic. Sometimes you have to go far to feel close to what matters. I left with a backpack and came back with a heart full of stories, a mind more open, and a soul awakened. Europe didn't just change my perspective, it rewrote the narrative of who I thought I had to be. If you're waiting for the right time to chase your dream, to travel, to explore, let this be your sign. The world is waiting. And maybe, just maybe, it'll change your life too.